Commander.
What time is it?
Sorry to wake you, sir, but we have a situation. The Saturn detection grid has picked up several unidentified vessels.
Are you sure? It's probably just a glitch.
Sir, I have run all possible tests on the system. This is for real.
Okay, what is their trajectory?
They are on a direct course to this space station, sir. And we're on in 4, 3, 2... Good morning. I'm John Jonathan, and this is your Central City News. It's a beautiful morning here in Central City. We are going to have a clear and sunny day with highs in the mid-70s. Now, here are your headlines. Coming up next on Central City News, we will continue our report on famous conspiracies with a look into the so-called Galactic Protectors Agency.
Once upon a time, there was a dog named Time. He was an ordinary dog, except for his collar. His collar had in it a very special crystal that could alter time. Of course, being a dog, he had no idea of the power around his neck. And that would be the way it would always be. Or so they thought.
There was trouble this morning at the Central City Defense Department, where hundreds of protesters have gathered outside. The group, composed mainly of space and science enthusiasts, claimed that the Saturn detection grid picked up several large ships passing through the area. I have run another set of diagnostics, sir. The Saturn detection grid is functioning properly. This is not a malfunction. 50 ships have been detected so far. They have passed Saturn and are headed this way. Call Admiral Kessington and have him issue a Red 13 Emergency Code Alpha. Yes, sir. The Saturn detection grid, which was designed to detect large objects approaching Earth, was the subject of much controversy when it was created because of its trillion-dollar price tag and its seemingly useless purpose. In fact, this is the first time it has ever recorded any activity in its 3 years of service. The government denies that there was anything passing through the grid, claiming that it was simply a malfunction. Who knows? Perhaps it was a weather balloon.
Hello, Mr. Comparo. I'm Principal Charlene. Please have a seat. So I understand you'd like to teach at my school.
Yes, I would very much like a teaching position here.
Well, your resume is excellent. Just one question. I see you're currently a captain in the military. Are you retiring?
Well, let's just say my military career isn't working out that well.
This has to do with the incident at the Mars colony, doesn't it?
Oh, I was kind of hoping you wouldn't recognize me.
Well, it's been some time, but your face has been all over the news.
Well, I'm sorry I wasted your time.
Nonsense. I won't hold that against you. It wasn't your fault.
We have been issued a Red 13 emergency code Alpha. All personnel are to return to base immediately.
I was in charge. It was my duty to keep the colony safe. I failed to do so.
You can't be held responsible for shoddy workmanship. They cut corners when they built that
People
place.
died. Children died.
Yes, but a lot more would have died if it weren't for your actions. You saved a lot of people that day.
But I couldn't save all of them.
We have been issued a Red 13 emergency code Alpha. All personnel are to return to base immediately.
You did beyond everything possible for those people.
How would you know?
Because I was there. I was on the observation deck when it collapsed. If it weren't for your actions, everybody was panicking. But you kept your cool. You barked orders, and you did what needed to be done. You saved a lot of lives that day, including mine. Okay, then tell me, why do you want to teach here at Lake Lily Elementary School?
Well, I have always cared a great deal. Sorry, it doesn't turn off.
What do you mean it doesn't turn off?
It just doesn't. I'm really sorry. It must be an emergency. Just 1 second. Robert, I thought I told you not to call me. I'm in a job interview.
But, Captain, it is an emergency.
It's always an emergency.
Sir, we have been issued a Red 13 emergency code Alpha.
Are you sure?
All personnel are to return to base immediately.
I am so sorry. I really do want this job, but I have a serious emergency. I have to go.
But you haven't finished your interview.
I know, but I have no choice. I hope you can forgive me and we can interview another time. Talk to me, Robert. What is this about?
Admiral Kessington sent in the order a few moments ago. The Beta 2 International Space Station detected an alien ship heading for Earth.
Okay, transfer me to the Admiral.
Hello, this is the desk of FBI Director Admiral Kessington.
This is Captain Stephen Compero. I need to speak to the Admiral immediately.
I'm sorry, the Admiral's busy right
He
now.
can make time for me.
It's okay, Jenny. I'll take it.
You issued a Red 13 emergency code Alpha? Are you out of your mind? I was in a job interview.
This is a serious situation. Wait, what were you doing in a job interview? You have a job.
Oh, please. Everyone knows that the Galactic Protectors Agency is a joke. My punishment.
You know the Mars colony wasn't your fault.
I was in charge. It was my responsibility. People died.
They cut so many corners when they built that place. It's amazing anybody came out of there alive. It's not your doing. I needed somebody to blame, so they blamed you. You know how many strings I had to pull to keep their hands off you? But I assigned you to be the Galactic Protector's agency because to me it's not a joke. But it was being run like one. I needed somebody to fix it, and I knew you were the one for the job. Nobody expected that old crashed alien ship to fly again, but you got it airborne. You pulled that place together and made it something. You're a good captain, Stephen. Everybody knows that except for you.
Fine, whatever. So what's up with the Red 13 Emergency Code Alpha?
An alien ship is on an intercept course with the Beta 2 International Space Station. We have reason to believe their intentions are anything but friendly.
Why?
That's classified.
Not to me, it's not.
It's not important. Just know that this ship is at the top of our threat list. You have to understand that our space program is not armed. We have no means of defending ourselves.
And you have to realize that our ship has never been out of the atmosphere. We did a high-altitude test last week and it didn't pass.
But you fixed it?
Maybe, but it hasn't been fully tested. Do you understand what you're asking? My men are still being trained. They're not ready.
I know. But we don't have any other options. That old alien spaceship is the only space vessel on this planet that is armed and can be launched within just a few hours' notice. Steve, you and your team are Earth's only hope of stopping this attack. I know the ship isn't ready, and the men aren't ready either. Nothing is ready. But if anybody can pull this off at you, it's time for the Galactic Protection Agency to prove itself.
Yes, sir. We will do our best. Contact NASA and get me a launch window.
Already done. Your launch is in 2 hours. God be with you.
Robert, mobilize the men. The Galactic Protector 1 launches in 2 hours, armed and ready.
Sir, the ship is not...
I know the ship isn't ready. Make it ready. We have no choice. We are the only defense available against a possible alien invasion.
Yes, sir. I will begin making preparations immediately.
Excellent. I will be there shortly. Captain out.
Welcome back, Captain. Weapons are 70% loaded on the Galactic Protector, and fueling is nearly complete. However, we are having one issue with the navigation system.
And what is that?
Navigation system? It's what helps you guide the ship to where you're
I know what a freaking navigation system is, Robert. What is the problem with it?
Sorry, sir. We're all just a little on edge. Nobody thinks the ship is ready for this.
Of course the ship's not ready for this. We're all probably going to die, and it's going to be my fault. Again. Now, what's the problem?
Well, the alien component of the navigation system keeps responding to every questions with 42.
Oh, that's all?
That's all? We can't navigate like this. Not everything is 42.
Relax. You just have to stop asking it. What's the answer?
What do you mean?
If you ask it for the answer, it will tell you 42.
But why?
I don't know. It's an alien thing. All you need to do is not use the words, "What's the answer?"
Okay.
Now assemble all the officers in the briefing room immediately.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure by now you are all aware that we are prepping the Galactic Protector 1 for launch. Now, we all know that the ship has not been fully tested, but this is an emergency situation. At 0300 this morning, the Beta 2 International Space Station detected an alien spacecraft on a direct intercept course. We have every reason to believe their intentions are hostile. The U.S. space program does not have armed space vessels and is not capable of getting a rocket up there in time. The only ship that can be prepped and armed at a moment's notice is our ship, the Galactic Protector 1.
Sir?
Yes, Lieutenant Caroline?
The weapons on the Galactic Protector have never been tested. We have mixed our technology with alien technology. There's no telling what could happen.
I realize that is a huge risk taking the ship into battle, but we are the only option right now. Staff Sergeant Fred?
Sir, are we all going to die?
Yeah, kind of looks like it.
Okay, just checking.
So we launch in 90 minutes. Have your crews aboard the ship and begin running diagnostics by 11:15 hours. All bridge crews should be on the bridge by 11:30 hours. Dismissed.
As your first officer, you know I have to say something against this. This mission is too dangerous. You shouldn't even be on the ship. You should be monitoring and commanding from here. Your leadership will be needed should this mission fail.
Haley, you know there is no way that ship is launching without me on it.
Of course I know you're going to be on the ship, Stephen, but I would be amiss in my duties if I did not recommend otherwise.
It will so be noted. And what do you think would be a good note for it? E flat?
I was thinking more like a D sharp.
Control room, this is Galactic Protector 1. Do you copy?
Galactic Protector 1, we read you loud and clear.
Roger. Communications check, all clear. Begin engine diagnostics.
All engines register as normal. We're prepared for launch.
Weapons check.
Weapons 2-3 is reporting a malfunction. All other weapons reading as ready.
Okay, make a note to check that out as soon as it is feasible. But we will proceed with launch. Activate main view screen.
Main view screen activated, Captain. Countdown has reached 1 minute.
Warm the engines. Navigation. Report.
All navigation equipment reads as normal. Wait, I've got an alert on the port thruster control. Automatic thrust control is offline for the port thruster.
Do we need to abort?
No, I can do it manually.
Very good, Mr. Fred.
Galactic Protector 1, we are at 20 seconds. Are all systems go?
Control room. All systems are go. Open launch doors.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Flood engines with fuel mix.
5, 4.
Ignite fuel mix.
3, 1.
Fire launch boosters.
We have liftoff.
Sir,
Yes, Miss Haley.
we have a structural integrity failure in Section 4.
Reroute electrical shielding to strengthen that area.
Yes, sir.
Captain, we are passing through the atmosphere.
Structural integrity is at 70% and dropping rapidly.
More power to the electric shield grid.
Yeah, there isn't any more power.
Give me whatever you got. Just hang in there.
Galactic Protector 1, this is ground control. You are veering off course. Please make a course correction of 0 Mach 4.
Mr. Fred.
Course correction has been accepted, sir.
down to 40%.
We're not going to make it!
I'm doing what I can to reinforce the weakest areas. There's a hole in Section 4. I'm sealing off the area. No casualties reported.
Just a little further.
Sir, communications are down. All I've got is static.
Run diagnostics.
Already did. All communication equipment is functioning normal. I believe our communications to the surface are being jammed.
All right, try to contact the space station.
Beta 2 International Space Station. This is First Officer Halley of the Galactic Protector 1. Please respond. Over.
Whoa, this is Commander Kevin of the Beta 2 International Space Station. Over.
Mr. Kevin, do you have contact with the ground?
Oh, no, Captain. We lost communications with home base a while ago.
Well, it would seem that we are on our own from now on. Mr. Kevin, what is the position of the alien spacecraft?
Sir, well... Whoa, space. The alien is approaching rapidly. ETA 30 minutes?
Okay, we should be ready to dock with you by then. Galactic Protector 1 out.
Captain, 2 more weapon tubes have gone offline.
We need those, Miss Caroline. Any indication of the problem?
It appears that the tactical computer system may have been compromised.
Compromised, Lieutenant?
Computer virus, sir. It may have been hidden in the original alien computer when we merged the technologies.
See if you can quarantine it. We need those weapons.
Yes, sir.
Report!
Captain, the alien's weapons fire missed us, passing over our
A
bow.
warning shot, sir.
I agree, Mr. Fred. Miss Halley, open up the communication frequencies. Let's see if we can talk.
Yes, sir, Captain Compero. Communication channels are open.
Attention, alien vessel. This is Captain Stephen Compero of the Earthship Galactic Protector 1. We wish to talk peace.
Captain, they are preparing to fire again.
Okay, fine. They want to play it this way, then so be it. Fire low-impact weapons. Let's let them know we can deliver a punch too.
Yes, sir. Fire weapons 2s 5 and 6.
What happened? Report!
Sir, all weapons are offline. It is the virus. I thought it was contained, but it's not.
Can we at least get full power to the shields?
I'm sorry, Captain. Shields are completely offline as well.
We're defenseless. We are going to have to retreat.
Captain, the alien ship is ignoring us and seems to be preparing to dock with the space station.
They don't consider us a threat anymore. That may buy us some time.
Sir, partial power has been restored.
Can you pass me through to the space station?
I am unable to establish communications. I believe the aliens are jamming the signal.
Options.
We aren't going to be able to do anything from here. Using the shuttle pod is our only option for fighting.
I agree, Captain. We should take an armed crew over to the station with the shuttle pod.
I also concur.
Very well. First Officer Halley, you have the bridge. Lieutenant Caroline, assemble a handful of security officers, and I will meet you.
Sir, I must insist that as the captain you stay here
Not today, Miss Halley, not today. Forget protocol. I'm going, and that's that.
Yes, Captain.
Keep working on the weapons, and see if you can at least get us something to fight with.
Yes, sir.
Miss Caroline, you're with me. Call the top 5 security officers and have them meet us at the shuttle bay. Commander Kevin?
Oh, welcome aboard, Captain.
There's no time for pleasantries.
Nonsense. There's always time for pleasantries.
As we speak, the aliens are attempting to board this station on Deck 5.
Whoa, Mr. Anderson. Send all armored personnel to Deck 5 and set up a perimeter. Yes, sir.
We should get down there, too.
Oh, all right.
Hello, I am Captain Compero. Can you understand us?
Whoa, that translator's having trouble picking up the language or something, man.
Keep talking. The translator will get there. I hope. It's working. Welcome. I am Captain Compero. What is it that you want from us?
Give us time, Crystal. Give us time, Crystal. What? Give us time, Crystal. Give us time, Crystal.
I'm sorry, we don't know what you're talking about.
Give us time, Crystal. Give us time, Crystal.
Seriously, we don't know what this time crystal is.
We know here is the place where it dwells. Give us our destroyed planet crystal to found. Never heard of a time crystal, man. Sir, they appear to truth the answer. The time crystal here is not where it is. Signal from planet at location determined. Then return ship we rear. Corset will be immediately. Get a shield over that hole.
We have to stop them. Look out! We've got to get back to the ship and stop them.
But what could be told? The session is falling apart. We just can't leave things like this. Go. We'll manage.
What's our situation?
Engines are now fully operational, Captain.
What about weapons?
Sir, I have one tube available for limited firing.
What's the position of the alien ship?
It's entering Earth's atmosphere, sir.
Put it on the view screen. Set a pursuit course and prepare to fire at my mark.
Yes, sir.
Alien ship is in range, sir.
Wait for it. We have to make this shot count.
Distance between us and the alien is closing rapidly.
Wait. Wait. Fire!
Sir, there's another alien ship coming up behind us.
Not good.
Sir, we have severe damage in sectors 2, 9, 11, and 13.
Get us back into orbit. Okay, how bad is it?
It's bad, Captain.
Attention, alien vessel. You have breached Earth airspace. You are to turn back immediately or be destroyed.
We have minimal power restored, Captain.
Thank you, Miss Halley. How long until we have enough power to return to base?
We can break through the atmosphere now. The ship will make it, but the damage could be irreparable.
Sir, I am picking up 5 more alien ships entering the atmosphere.
We have no choice. We need to regroup on the surface and prepare to face a full-out invasion. Take us in.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you a special report. UFO sightings have been flooding in from all over the planet. That's right, unidentified flying objects, hundreds of sightings, even right here in Central City. I've just been told that the government has just issued a statement. Weather balloons. They are claiming that all the sightings are weather balloons. Unbelievable.
I'm glad you made it back, Captain. But your inability to stop the aliens left us in a dire situation. We are mobilizing military units all over the planet. But I fear our technology is no match for theirs.
What about the space station?
It's not good, but it could be worse. The station has been able to maintain orbit so far, but they are short on supplies, making such substantial repairs.
Well, as soon as the Galactic Protector is flight-worthy again, we will...
Really think that hunk of junk will ever fly again?
Hey, that's my ship you're talking about. And yes, we'll have her in the air again.
Good. Well, for now, I guess there's nothing we can do but wait.
Right. I'm going for a walk.
A walk? At a time like this?
No point standing around and fretting over things you have no control over.
Sometimes rain will fall, soaking you so wet. Sometimes you will lose, but you're not done yet. Sometimes you give
I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. People are dying again. I can't be responsible for this. My dreams are already haunted by the faces of the children. Those children who died on the Mars colony. How many more faces must haunt my dreams now? Do you hear me, Creator? I'm done. Take me away. I can't do this. I can't do this. At least tell me how. How can I stop this? How can I stop people from dying? How can I stop the children from dying? Answer me!
Stephen Campero, is that you?
Oh, Principal Charlene.
You can just call me Charlene.
Oh, okay. Is Charlene your first name or your last name?
Actually, it's both.
Wait, your name is Charlene?
Charlene, Charlotte, Charlene, actually. It's a long story.
Well. Oh, that's a lovely dog you have there. What's his name?
Oh, this here is Time. Say hi to Stephen, Time.
That's a good boy. You are a good boy, aren't you? Listen, Charlene, I'm terribly sorry about earlier, at the job interview. It really was an emergency.
Certainly was a first for a job interview for me. So is everything okay?
Well, not really. But I'm not really permitted to talk about it.
You are an odd man, Campero. Very odd, but interesting. Perhaps we can set up another interview.
I appreciate that, but that may not be necessary. My current work has just become, shall we say, more interesting.
Oh, I see.
However, I would love to have another friend.
Oh, I don't really have any friends. That's kind of a pathetic way to respond, isn't it?
What about the teachers you work with?
Well, being their principal kind of puts me at some distance from them. Truth is, I just moved here a short while ago, and I'm just not very good at making new friends.
Oh, well, that's kind of sad. But you know what? You just made one. Perhaps, if you would like to make more, you just need to take an interest in what other people are interested in. I'm sure you will soon find that they begin taking an interest in you.
Sounds like good advice. Perhaps I'll try it. You're not that bad a guy, Stephen. I think you will make a good imaginary friend.
What?
That was a weird thing for me to say, wasn't it? Sorry about that. Here we go again.
Sorry, but I do have to answer. We are sort of still in the middle of an emergency. This is Captain Compero.
Stephen, we just had a report of an alien sighted in the vicinity of Lake Lily Elementary School.
Okay, I'm in that area right now. I'll keep my eyes out. Any progress on finding anything about the time crystal?
We've searched all the records in existence. There are no plausible references anywhere to the time crystal.
If we don't figure this out, well, send some men down to the school. I'm currently unarmed.
How about you head 2 arms?
You're seriously making a joke like that at a time like this.
Hey, I'd like to die happy.
Wait, what do you know about the time crystal?
What?
I need to know exactly what you know about the time crystal. Why were you discussing it on the phone? It's important.
Wait a second. How do you know about the time crystal?
Just tell me what you know.
Okay, look, we don't know anything. We don't even know what the crystal is or what it looks like. All I know is that there are aliens invading the planet looking for it.
Oh boy, this is bad.
Yeah, it is.
You have no idea.
Tell us, time crystal, where it is being. Now you tell us.
I told you on the space station. We don't know what you're talking about.
You not know. But see, girl, see no. A sign protector of time crystal, see.
You will never get your dirty hand-like apertures on that crystal.
Lock up them.
All right, Charlene, it's time to talk.
What do you mean?
You clearly know more about the time crystal than any of us. What is it? Where is it? And why do the aliens want it?
Oh, and just when I thought we were getting to be good friends.
Friends don't let aliens invade their planet.
Calm down. You're so serious. But I guess that's my fault.
This situation is serious.
Have faith. It's all under control. Like all stories, it will work out in the end. Okay, so obviously, I'm not from around here.
And when you say around here?
You could technically say that I'm an alien here. So, every good story needs a backstory, doesn't it? So here's mine. A long time ago, good stories always start out like that, don't they?
Get on with it.
Well, you're just no fun anymore. We'll have to work on that. Anyways, the time crystal was discovered by an evil alien race. Their leader used it, and when he came back, he had...
Came back from where?
Do you mind? I'm trying to tell a story. Stop interrupting. Okay, so, the alien leader returned with great powers and magic. He became invincible. For him, nothing was impossible. He used his powers to enslave people throughout the galaxy. At the peak of his reign, there were 20 worlds under his power. But another emperor, just as evil and power-hungry, sent his warriors to steal the crystal. They were successful. The emperor then used the crystal thinking he would be able to overthrow the alien leader and take everything for himself. But when he came back, his mind was destroyed. One of his warriors took the crystal and tried it himself. He also came back with the same mental damage. Several warriors tried to gain power, but they all had their minds destroyed. In the process, the crystal became lost, until it was found by a young slave girl. She had no idea what it was or what it did, but it did it to her. She came back more powerful than the alien leader. She used her powers to overthrow the aliens and freed the 20 worlds from their oppression. After that, it was decided that the crystal was too dangerous and she tried to destroy it. It proved to be indestructible. She gathered all the wise men from the 20 worlds to decide what to do with this dangerous crystal. It was decided that since it could not be destroyed, it must be hidden somewhere where it would never be found again, on a young primitive world called Earth.
So the crystal is here.
The unheard of has happened. Aliens have invaded. The government can no longer deny it. Aliens are here, and our military has entered into conflict with them several miles outside of Central City. There are reports of numerous casualties and deaths. Whole platoons wiped out in a single shot.
Now it's your turn, Stephen. The fate of your world lies in your hands.
Why does everyone keep saying that? That's a lot of pressure, you know?
You must find the crystal and use it.
Why me?
Because it is your place in this story.
So what? Okay, so let's say I find and use the crystal. What happens? I travel through time?
No, and you must be aware of the dangers. The time crystal is not what it is believed to be. It does not alter time. It alters reality. It will show you what things really are. You will find out that everything you know and ever knew is all a lie. When you learn that, it will either destroy you or that knowledge will give you a great power over the world around you. The key is that you must be humble.
Okay, but how do I find the crystal?
You've already seen it.
I have?
My dog.
Your dog is the time crystal?
No. My dog wears the crystal on his collar. His name is Time.
Oh, how fitting.
You'll most likely find him at an underground bunker inside the school. The access door is under my desk in my office. Now you must go.
But how did you...
Go!
Evacuate! Go now! Don't pack! Just leave! The aliens are headed this way, and the mayor has called for an immediate evacuation.
Galactic Protector Base, do not fire. This is Captain Stephen Compera. I am in control of this alien vessel, requesting permission to land.
Good to hear from you, sir. Permission granted.
I'm glad you're okay, Captain.
Thank you, Admiral. But we have no time for pleasantries.
You got that right. We're getting our butts kicked out there. Our technology is no match for theirs.
Listen, I know where the time crystal is.
If we give it to the aliens, will they leave us alone?
Oh, we're not giving it to them. I have to use it. I've been told that when I do, I will be able to stop them. Assemble me a small team. We're going to school.
Sir?
Just get the team together.
Yes, sir.
How did the dog get down here?
I don't think this is any ordinary dog. Here, boy, come here, Time. Here, boy. Come here, Time. Can I have the crystal, boy? Charlene told me to use it. So, this is what all the fuss is about. Now, how do I get it to work?
Give us the crystal now! Give us the crystal, or I do some death.
Wow, your grammar has improved remarkably since our last encounter.
What? Just give us the crystal!
Charlene didn't tell me what to do. I don't know how to activate the crystal.
If you don't figure it out soon, there won't be anything left to save.
Freeze!
What's going on? The crystal must have done this. Now what do I do?
Look around.
Where did you come from?
I have always been here, but I am rarely seen. Look around, my friend, but be warned. If you think too highly of yourself, what you'll see will destroy you.
And if I'm humble?
Then you can accept the truth. Look and see what reality really is.
Then nothing of my world is real. Are we all just toys that are brought to life in this girl's imagination?
Her name is Charlene. And yes, we are her toys.
So I could build anything out of the bricks around town.
Now you are beginning to understand the power that comes with this knowledge. But you must think bigger.
If we are all just the product of an imagination, then there are no limits to what we can do. Life, death, it's all just an illusion.
Now you've got it. Go in peace, my friend.
We're back on the air. Things are bad, people. Central City has been totaled. Our weapons are useless against them. Is there any hope for our survival?
How did you do that?
You should be dead.
None of this is real.
What do you mean? The destruction is definitely real. Those lasers have killed others. They are real.
Nothing is real, not even you or... Just never mind. Let's get back to base. We have some alien invaders to crush.
Yes, sir.
You can come too, Time.
Okay, that was weird.
There's definitely something different about that dog. Come on, let's go.
Welcome back, Captain.
What's the status of the ship?
She's almost flight worthy, but we run into a snag. We had trouble getting some of the parts we need. They're just not available.
Thank you. I'll take care of it.
You shouldn't be able to do that.
What did the time crystal do to you?
Nothing. It just showed me the truth about our lives and our world. The truth can be a powerful thing.
But how did...
We don't have time to waste on explanations. We have to bash some alien brains. I want the crew on board the ship and ready to launch in 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Are you crazy?
I know you can do it. Don't worry about safety checks. I'll make sure the ship stays together. Now go. Time is wasting.
against them. What are we going to do?
I'll take care of it. Decompress the shuttle bay. I'm going out for a stroll.
But, sir...
Just do it.
I don't understand. How can you do that?
I told you, nothing is real. Now take us up to the space station.
Yes, sir.
to my space station, man.
Relax, I just made a weapon that can stop the aliens.
But how?
This is just so impossible.
You're all going to have to trust me. Lieutenant Caroline, aim the gun at an alien ship and fire.
Yes, sir.
Miss Caroline, you stay here and keep firing. The rest of us are going back to the ship.
It's a glorious scene here today as people rejoice and celebrate our victory over the alien invaders. The aliens have fled. The Defense Agency has confirmed that the intruders have left our solar system.
Well, hey there, boy. Good boy. Here, I think this belongs to you.
Once again, everything is back to the way it's supposed to be. It seems this story is about over. We'll have to try another one sometime soon.
Charlene, where have you been?
I took your advice. I made a new friend. My first since the move. Thank you.
It's really your own advice if you think about it.
I suppose, but I needed you to tell it to me. So you understand who I am?
I'm not sure I understand it entirely, but I know that somehow you are the girl I saw playing with the toys, with us.
Yes. Of course, this body is just another toy that I used to play myself as a character in the story.
Quite an imagination you have there, Charlene.
So, are you going to be okay? You know, having the knowledge that you're not real?
I think so. Tell me, what really happened at the Mars colony?
My baby sister happened. She got into my playroom and destroyed the Mars colony that I built out of my toys.
But since none of it is real, nobody actually died?
Not a soul. If your life is imaginary, then so is your death. You realize with this knowledge that you can live on forever if you want.
Well, as long as you keep imagining me.
You're the greatest character I've ever created, Stephen. I will never forget you. You will always be in my imagination.
Well, this is nice.
Hey, you may be imaginary, but you're a good friend.
So, tell me about your new, real friend.
Well, her name is Elizabeth, and she's the same age as me. She's bright red hair, which is really cute on her, and she's so nice. She doesn't care that I play with building blocks instead of dolls, and she thinks...